Hello and welcome to another episode of Make Money, Grow Money series with Egonasom, Olatunji. I believe we all know the most popular principle of investing, which is to buy stocks and shares when the financial market is bad. That's fair enough, but there are other factors that need to be considered before jumping into stock buying. And that leads me to today's topic, which is before buying a company's stocks and shares. So before buying a company's stocks and shares, the following metrics need to be considered. Number one, earnings per share. Earnings per share is a basic yardstick for measuring a company's profitability. It is a portion of a company's profit that is allocated to each outstanding share of its common stock. And the formula for calculating earnings per share is net income minus preferred dividends divided by average number of outstanding shares. So I'll quickly use a historical case application of Walmart stores as of November 14, 2017. Its stock price closed at $91.09. Its profit was $13.64 billion, whilst its outstanding shares was 3.1 billion. So its earnings per share was $13.64 billion divided by 3.1 billion, which was $4.40. So if you want to use earnings per share to decide whether to buy a company's stock or not, you need to do the following. One, you need to check the current quarterly earnings per share to see if it has been increasing by 25%. And two, you need to check the annual earnings per share for about 3 to 5 years to see if it has been increasing by 20 to 25%. All these checks are just to let you know that the company is a safe bet. The number two metric to consider before buying a company's stocks and shares is price earnings ratio, which is also known as PE ratio. This tells investors whether a stock is undervalued or overvalued. It measures the relationship between a company's stock price and its earnings. So PE ratio's formula is stock price divided by earnings per share. So still using the historical case application of Walmart stores, its PE ratio was $91.09 divided by $4.40, which was 20.70 times, meaning that investors at that time paid about $20.70 for every $1 of earning. So I'll quickly give a guide on how to interpret a PE ratio figure of a company's stock. So if a company has a PE ratio that is between 0 to 10, it means that the stock is either undervalued or in decline. So if a company is profitable as indicated by its earnings per share and it has a PE ratio that is between 0 to 10, it means that that company's stock is undervalued. On the flip side, if a company is not profitable and it has a PE ratio that is between 0 to 10, it means that that company's stock is in decline. Additionally, a PE ratio that is between 10 to 17 means that that company stock is or has a fair value. A PE ratio that is between 17 to 25 means that that company stock is overvalued. And lastly, a PE ratio that is 25 and above shows that that company stock has a high future growth or bubble. So a smart investor will rather buy the stock of a company that is profitable and undervalued, and then profits when that stock climbs. So if you want to buy a company's stocks and shares, it is better that you consider these two metrics and other quantitative and qualitative factors so that you can have an objective view before jumping into stock buying. I hope I have helped someone today. So if you have any question, do not hesitate to drop it in the comment section, and do remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you so much for listening to me, and do have a very pleasant day.